Hi, everyone. I'm Megan Smith Harris, Festival Director of the Stratford Film Festival. Thank you for joining us today for the screening of Peak Everything, a film that I promise will linger with you for some time to come. It's an unsettling story, but it's also funny and unexpectedly tender, and it's kind of terrifying at the same time, but it ends in an uplifting way, sort of. Anyway, it speaks to the unease that many of us are feeling right now in a rapidly changing world and in ways we don't always have words for. We're incredibly honored to welcome writer-director Anne Aymon to join us for a conversation about her powerful film. Anne has built a remarkable body of work, including Our Loved Ones and Jeune Juliette, films that are deeply human and emotionally precise. Peak Everything feels like a natural evolution of that voice. So, Anne, it is so great to speak with you today. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
As I told you before, I saw Peak Everything back at TIFF. It was the closing night at TIFF in September. And oh my God, what a ride. It was a great way to end a 10-day festival. And I instantly knew that I wanted, I got tingles. I knew that I wanted to share it with our Stratford audiences. And more than that, I saw 35 films, and your film really stayed with me. And it's quite extraordinary. How has the reaction been since the TIFF premiere?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind word and thank you for inviting the film and thank you at the people in the theater for being here. In fact, the film started in Cannes Film
Oh,
Festival.
right. Okay. My mistake.
Yeah, this is where it started in May. At Quinzaine, the réalisateur, so director's fortnight, which is
Right.
not the official competition. And we knew it was going well already because people were laughing. I was under the impression that we've made a comedy, but also with as you said, some very dark and
Mhm.
anxiety raising problems. So I was like, how is gonna people react? So it went super well in France, in Cannes. But I was like, okay, now what about the rest of Canada? What about the Canadian?
Right.
It was like a test to me, and I thought it was also a very gutsy choice for closing TIFF. So
Yeah.
we were all a little nervous, of course. I think it might be a film that people kind of need to see right now. It's kind of weird. You don't know if it's funny or if it's really frightening. So I think, as you said, this is how a lot of us feel right now. Like it happens really often, it's super personal. I must admit that I'm a lot like Adam. I'm a lot like this character. I share a lot of this anxiety, a lot of oversensitivity, I would say.
Or
I
just
think I,
sensitivity, not necessarily oversensitive.
yeah, sometimes I feel I'm over,
Sometimes people
but
tell you that, you're being overly sensitive, and sometimes I think, well, am I, or are you just being kind of a jerk? So.
I really agree. I really agree. We kind of need those oversensitive people, I think, right now in the world.